you've worked hard, earned your degrees, and you're finally making the kind of income you used to just dream about, but deep down, you still feel like you're playing catch up financially. Let's fix that. If you're ready to start making the most of what you've earned, even if you started later than you wanted, go ahead, schedule a strategy session using the link in the description. Let's map this out together. In this video, I'm sharing one of the most overlooked financial tools, especially among high-achieving Black women in STEM, and that's the Health Savings Account, or HSA. This isn't just about medical bills. It's a triple tax advantage account that can quietly build wealth for you, support your family, and even boost your retirement and net worth, all while lowering your tax bill today. If we haven't met yet, I'm Shehara Wooten. I'm a certified financial planner professional and founder of the Wealth Gap Closers Method. I help high-achieving, mid-career Black women in STEM who have experienced promotion after promotion, yet still feel behind financially, even with six-figure incomes. I help them gain clarity, confidence, and control that they need to build real wealth and peace of mind. So if you've been promoted, you're making more money than ever, but you're still wondering, why doesn't it feel like I'm ahead? This video's for you. So now let's start with the basics. A health savings account is a special savings account that's available to people with high deductible health plans. You can use it to pay for qualified medical expenses, but the real magic it gives you is this 3 layers of tax savings, and that's rare. So here's what I mean by triple tax advantage. First, the money you contribute to an HSA is pre-tax via payroll deductions most of the time. And then second, the money inside the account can potentially grow tax-free when you invest it. And third, when you take the money out for qualified medical expenses, you don't pay taxes on the withdrawals either. That's tax-free in, tax-free while it grows, and tax-free out. Not even a 401k or Roth IRA does all 3 of those things at once. And unlike FSAs, which stands for Flexible Savings Account, and use it or lose it, your HSA rolls over every year. So you don't have to rush to spend it by December 31st. And I have so many clients that have concerns about that. You can let it grow and grow and grow, and obviously, based on what the market does, because there's no guarantees. So if your job doesn't offer an HSA, don't worry, you can still open one for yourself as long as you have a high deductible health plan. And so there are banks, credit unions, and online HSA providers where you can set it up. And here's something even better. There's no income limit to contribute. So even if you're earning well into 6 figures, you still qualify. So for 2025, you can contribute up to $4,300 if you have an individual coverage, or up to $8,550 for family coverage. And that changes from year to year potentially. In addition to that, if you're 55 or older, you can put in an extra $1,000 as a catch-up contribution. Here's a strategy I like to share with my clients. If it fits, if it's permitted, if you have an FSA as well as an HSA at your job, you can save your receipts, and get reimbursed by your use it or lose it FSA. But in the meantime, don't spend money out of your HSA. And so you will allow that to remain untouched so it can get an opportunity to be invested and hopefully grow because it's being invested. So I always got to give this caveat. Of course, it's susceptible to market fluctuation, but you can give the HSA a chance to work in your favor, hopefully. There's no guarantees with that, and obviously you want to work with someone to help you understand your risk tolerance, your time horizon, make sure you're invested in the right things for yourself. So waiting before you use it can give you more opportunities later down the line, potentially. Your HSA can cover a wide range of healthcare expenses. It can be doctor's visits, prescriptions, dental, vision, and more. It can also be used for long-term care insurance. You just want to review the qualified medical expenses list before making a purchase, so just confirm that. Your HSA isn't just for you, so you can use it for medical expenses for your spouse, your kids, and anyone who qualifies as your dependent. And so that flexibility makes it a great resource, especially if you're supporting others financially. And that's a reality many of us know all too well, right? Now, if you're starting to see the potential here, but you're still not sure how to incorporate HSA or an HSA into your broader plan, then this is the time to chat. Go ahead, book a strategy session using the link below here in the description, and let's figure out how that can fit into your wealth building story. So here's the thing. Yes, you can invest your HSA funds, and most providers will offer like mutual funds, exchange traded funds, or other options. And here's what I'm thinking and what I suggest is you want to keep enough cash aside for your deductible, then invest for the long term based on your risk tolerance and rebalancing recommendations based on what your professional who understands your situation recommends to you. Okay, so now there's no account that's perfect out there. So you have to qualify for this. To qualify for an HSA, you have to have a high deductible health plan, which might not work for everyone. You know, I know people who purposely do not choose them. And so the annual contribution limits are modest, as we reviewed earlier here in this video. And then some HSA providers may charge a monthly fee, or you might have investment fees. But even with those drawbacks, the upside often far outweighs the limitations, especially if you're playing financial catch-up. So for the Black women in STEM who's worked twice as hard and is now trying to build wealth from a later start, an HSA isn't just a savings account. It's like a quiet wealth builder. It helps you protect your income, potentially reduce your taxes, invest for the future, and care for your family all in one place. If this resonated with you, I'd love to talk with you. Not just about an HSA, but about the whole wealth building journey, where you've been, where you want to go, and what it will take to get there with clarity and peace. So schedule a strategy session using the link in the description below, and I'd be honored to learn how I can partner with you. Thanks so much for spending time with me. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress, alignment, and intention. I'll see you in the next video, Wealth Gap Closers.